Brogan Garrett. My name is Brogan Garrett,
Spell your first name for us, sir.
Brogan. And on April 28th, 2023, while me and my family were on a fun vacation to support my uncle and aunt, what was supposed to be a joyous and celebratory day turned into a nightmare that will haunt me and my family for the rest of our lives. That night, after my aunt and uncle's wedding, an intoxicated Jamie Komorowski struck me and my dad while we were taking my aunt and uncle to their rental. The crash took my aunt's life. A bride celebrating the happiest day of her life hours earlier. She was full of love and laughter and light, and her absence has left an unfillable void in our family, as well as others who had to have Sam ripped from their lives. The impact of this tragedy goes far beyond her death. My father and uncle were severely injured, my uncle to the point that he was not supposed to make it through the night. My father endured immense physical pain, a long hospital stay, and grueling recoveries, as well as having to watch my biggest role model and protector in life struggle that much to walk just a couple of feet, to sit up in a chair, and to watch him sit out while me and my brother would play catch. I too was injured, both physically and emotionally. The images of the mangled golf cart, staring at the leaves of the trees as sirens blared and lights flashed across them. My ride in the ambulance to the ER. Finally getting to the ER and hearing my mom tell me what was going on. Finally seeing my dad in the state that he was in, and listening to him groan while my mom shared the news to me about Sam. My thoughts were racing, wondering what was going to happen to our family, and thoughts of the brand new marriage that got ripped apart in seconds. These are things that I relive daily. The fear of getting rear-ended again has haunted me since that day, and I cannot stop checking my rearview mirror while I drive. The emotional and mental impact has caused me to often wonder how anyone could make the choice to drive while intoxicated, a choice that has brought so much harm to innocent lives. The decision to drive under the influence is not reckless, it's selfish and cruel. It is an act that destroyed a family and robbed us of a loved one who we can never get back. This accident didn't just affect our bodies, it shattered our hearts and broke the spirit of the family that had come together for love and celebration. Instead of remembering that day for the joy of a wedding, we now associate it with grief, trauma, and loss. The few more days that I spent in Folly Beach were not pleasant. When I finally returned to the rental that we were staying at, there was a dull feel to everything. The adults with us were usually taking naps or resting before they returned to the hospital to take their shift with an uncle, while the older kids were tasked with keeping the younger ones entertained. My sister refused to let me out of her sight. They would be constantly taking care of me. I hope the court will consider the profound impact that Jamie Komorowski's actions have had on me and my family and my future. I ask for accountability and justice, not only for the harm done to us, but to send a message that such choices have devastating and irreversible consequences. Thank you for allowing me to share my story.
Yes.